Ooh, baby. The block is hot today, y'all. The block is all the way hot today. And we about to get into some things. Your girl, Kiana Watson from Ladies Who List Atlanta has quit the show. Oh, yes. Now, what does this mean? I'm going to get into that. But we're going to get into what she had to say about it. But will she still be on the remainder of the season? Yes. Okay. As Tiffany told us, there was a reunion that was possibly in the works. Now, Kiana does say that she's going to honor the rest of her commitments, but as she has not yet been really promoting the show on her Instagram or her, doing the press and stuff like that, it leaves me to wonder whether or not she's going to actually show up if they do have the reunion. And it leads me to wonder what's coming up in the rest of the season, because she does indicate that they have seen the episodes, or at least some of the episodes, that may have sparked this to come right now. Okay. So we're going to get into what she had to say. Give me 1 second. All right. So let's listen up. And I have to, because of the way this is, I have to comment a little bit between what she's saying. So just bear with me.
I wish everyone well on the show. It's not a good fit for me, so you won't see me back. I got to finish what I started, but I have no interest in going back for a second season. So that's that.
So there you have it. Not coming back. Done with the show. That's that. Finished.
Someone else asked if it doesn't bring me peace, happiness, or money, I don't want it. Which is why when I made the decision that I wasn't a good fit for the show, and nor was a good fit for me, that I'm really in a good space about it. So that's it. Someone else asked, miscommunication is a large part of the last episode. How can you incorporate that in what you learned that idea to be peacefully paid? I can tell you something, O Casino. Miscommunication is a large part of how the episode was edited. I don't miscommunicate, but what I will do is I will de-escalate any issues that will seem like it's going to be an ongoing issue, especially when we're on camera. So
what I take from that is that when she had that sit-down conversation with Robin, it was basically chalked up to a miscommunication where she felt like she heard Robin say 500 per listing, and of which there were 26 listings, and Robin said just a flat 500. She's basically saying she don't feel like she miscommunicated there was any miscommunication from what I gather here, but that she just basically de-escalated the situation for the sake of the show.
I'll let anytime it's an argument and I feel like it doesn't matter. I already launched my real estate firm. There's no reason to argue about it, and it makes no sense for me to care. I'm going to let you have it. So whatever you said, that's true. I moved right along.
I see a lot of y'all commenting about her bob. She does talk about her bob in the video, another part of the video that's on the live on her page, but I didn't really get that bit of information. So if you guys want to have more information about this bob that you love, then go to her Instagram page, because she does talk about that in depth. But I edited this so that I could give you guys just the highlights.
That's how you chase peace. You let things go. Someone said, "Oop, I didn't."
I will say this. I could have seen her on Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I think as you guys watch this, you will see why I would think that she may never do this type of reality TV show again.
This is the thing, and I'm grateful for this platform. I'm so grateful for this platform, but I'm even more grateful that I've only been on this platform for 7 years. And I built it brick by brick, post by post, educating people and bringing my people into me. And so because of that, what it does is it gives me the opportunity to say yes or no to opportunities, right? Because I've set things up that work for me as far as my businesses, as far as my investments. And I'm able to say no because I was reading something the other day. If you're always chasing fame and chasing money, back to what I was saying. So I'm able to walk away and say no and be comfortable with saying no. That's how you have to be comfortable saying, you know what, that's not working for me. And you guys can have it, and that's fine.
So, I mean, she does talk a lot in this video about, and especially if you go to her live, about, it just is not seemingly a good fit for her mentally or spiritually. So I'm assuming that's one of the reasons why. And maybe something she saw, or maybe something she experienced, maybe just along the way may have led her to this point.
Dress, get fly, eat out, talk about goodness, talk about elevation, talk about money. Talk about having the right mindset, talk about Jesus, enough to be on there because I don't got it in me. Someone said, have you seen all the episodes of the show? I can tell you so by marriage without saying too much. We are fully aware of what's going to be. We're fully aware of the direction of the show.
Now, see, this right here is an interesting point because she's kind of telling us some of the direction that she feels like the show is going in. And I don't know, it makes you wonder, like, was something said to the cast members that maybe made them feel like, it was going to be more drama and less real estate? I mean, we will only be able to tell as the show continues to go on, because we were only on episode, this was episode 4, I think, that we got to. So we got episode 5 and maybe 3 or 4 more to go. So we just have to kind of wait and see. And I didn't know she had a YouTube page, so I'm gonna have to go follow that. So I don't know how long this video gonna stay up, because if she got it on her YouTube page, I don't want her to, come over here and try to make it, take this down. But that's why we talking and commenting and reacting to it in this way. Okay, so y'all bear with me as we react to her news.
And because we're fully aware, I am not interested. All the opportunities that I had before the show are the same opportunities I'm gonna have. And I want you guys, let me tell you something different. Let me just break this down to you real quick. Like, you guys do know that I'm signed to Earn Your Leisure, and I have the Rants and Gems podcast. Shout out to Rants and Gems podcast. So we have this real estate podcast, and we air every Wednesday talking about financial literacy, and we bring on.
Randomly, did I tell y'all I start my real estate course on the 15th? Oh yes, your boy getting that certification, baby. Your boy getting that certification. Random side note for y'all.
Amazing people to teach you guys about the importance of real estate and investing and all that stuff, right? We go on tour. I just did InvestFest and spoke in front of over 4,000 people. When me and Matt, when we go to different cities, we do small meetups and we bring in more people to talk about financial literacy. I was just in New York in December, and we did a meetup talking about financial literacy. My platform is about empowering our people to build and grow more through financial literacy. What you have seen on the show and what you've seen of me right now, it is a direct conflict. It does.
Ooh. And you know what's funny? I can definitely understand that. I can definitely get with that. I mean, listen, I report the news, but it's like, even sometimes when you're thinking about the conflict that we talk about, I got to try to put as much positivity in it as I can when I can. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what she's saying right here.
It's conflicting.
Oh, and thanks, y'all.
With everything else I have going on. So since initially I thought it was going to be in alignment, but because I see that it's not, I'm just not interested. I am more interested in building more with our online podcast, building more with my online real estate trainings, building more. And this is just what I thought it was going to be is not what it is. So why would I stay? I'm already on a national platform with Earn Your Leisure. Like, nationally, like, it's just.
So sometimes I wonder too, like, did anybody? Well, she does go on to say in the video that some people in her circle kind of felt like this wasn't something that was in alignment with her. So that also kind of explains some of what she's saying as well. And I wonder, I think if so many people start to say this and maybe you feel it in your spirit, you start to like really get to a point where you're like, okay, boom, I need to focus on this. And I'm doing this will earn your leisure. This is coming into conflict based on what I'm seeing is about to occur.
Just not worth it to me. Now, I wish them well, and I wish everybody the best that stays on the show. Anyone that wants to join it, I just don't want to be a part of it. That's all. Please don't be surprised that I was there, because I was surprised at the way that it's turning out.
Now that's key right there. What she just said is that she was surprised at the way that it was turning out. So I wonder what else is going to happen.
So don't be surprised that I was there, because I was surprised at the way it's coming out too.
I guess in my mind, I kind of feel like she was a major part of the first bit of drama that occurred on the show, right? And so I don't know, maybe it just got worse. And I do believe now, especially looking at this and listening to her, there was a real issue between her and Robin. Clearly, there was an issue. So I even believe that more as I'm listening to this and where she's trying to go. But I'm also interested in seeing, like, well, what's going to happen next? Because it didn't seem like it's drama, but even the way she kind of maneuvered through her drama, I mean, she was, giving us, kind of about it attitude and stuff like that initially, and we was liking her. So, and then she kind of, when she did confront Robin and they had their conversation, she maneuvered through that. Boom, good. So did something else happen? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Miss Bless says maybe it may be going towards the way of loving Mary Huntsville. Congrats on the real estate. I love her in the way that Robin is acting. I would quit too when living different. Okay. I mean, you never know, man. You never know. Thank you for that super chat, boo. All right.
I know that you guys wanted to see sales, see me building the brokerage. I know what you wanted to see, but I just don't know what to tell you. I love you more, Keisha. I don't know what.
And see, Logan, you might have hit the nail on the head, maybe because it's not as focused on business as she expected. So that could be it as well.
To tell you, but all I'm going to tell you is, and the reason I don't know what to tell you is because I clearly can't say too much, but I'll tell you this. If you guys want to support the ladies, please continue to watch and support the ladies. But as for me, I am no longer interested. So when you see me not marketing and not talking about the show as much, it's because I just don't.
Who was spamming in the comments, Kay Williams? We got to get rid of the spam. Oh, somebody said it's a spam for me. What was the spam? I missed it.
I don't see how it's just not in alignment with the big P. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not in alignment with what I'm about. It's not in alignment with being peaceful, being paid, and pushing the culture forward. And the crazy thing, I think it's fire, and I think it's going to be lit. And I think that the ladies that stay on the show is
Indigo. Because if you watch, I mean, the live was longer. So you guys can go back to her page and watch the full thing. I edited down the clips that I felt like what I got from the point that I started watching the live. So you can go back and watch it. It's a lot longer, but I just edited it down just to give you guys the gist of it. Indigo, I'm assuming that's Real Estate Group. She said they got all this footage to showcase their business, but chose not to air it. They were sold a bill of goods that was supposed to be 80% business, 20% drama, and it's been flipped. Huh. Thank you, Mount. Thank you, Mount Kitty. We appreciate you doing the good work.
Gonna be lit for them. They're gonna have so much that comes from the show. But as for me, y'all can see me at the end of this month. I'll be in London with Earn Your Leisure, and we're gonna be doing a huge event in London. And I'm just I'm just focused on the financial literacy part and focusing on teaching people about the importance of
Indigo Real Estate Group says, she said you wouldn't see this type of mess on million dollar listing, LA or New York. Yeah, they don't have, I mean, they have a little bit of drama here and there on those shows. I guess it depends on what type of show you were expecting. I don't know. It's interesting because sometimes when you film a show, just from what I know from reality TV, you could start in one place and it could end up being another based on what happens. So I don't know. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, they do have drama on million dollar listing. Okay, like there's definitely some drama there.
real estate, not just in the United States, but internationally. So I'm moving forward. And I think that if you guys want to stay there, please continue to support the ladies. I support them. I support whatever they want to do. It's just not in alignment with my brand.
All right. And there you have it from Miss Kiana Watson herself. That's from her Instagram. We have just reacted to the news. Dang, man. I liked Kiana. I mean, we're going to still watch it. Maybe she does need to go to HGTV. Maybe that might be a better fit. If that's the sort of like environment she's looking for, she could definitely find a show. She's got personality. So it ain't no shock to me that, you know, she's with Earn Your Leisure and she's got a lot of followers and she's definitely doing the doggone thing. I'm impressed by her business acumen and the things that she is putting out there, the things that she wants to do. And I know that she is going to be successful as she moves forward. And she also stated that maybe she just was too, she felt like maybe she didn't have enough drama going on in the rest of the show. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I don't know. We will have to wait and see what the rest of the episodes bring. And, you know, I will tell you this. So a lot of you guys may not know, or you may know, I don't know. A lot of you guys may be familiar or not familiar with like keyword research. So like when we're looking for, when you're talking about, you know, searchable terms and stuff like that, she is the most searched for real estate agent on that show. She pops up when you're putting in your tags for YouTube first. You know, none of the other ladies do from what I can see. So I feel like she's just a lot more well known in the real estate community, like, you know, globally, I would say a bit more so than some of the other ladies. Not to take away from their success at all, because I'm sure they're all successful in their own right, but she definitely is very well known. Okay. What'd you say, Mount Kid? We love her. She's not for the ghetto-locity. Yeah, man. You know, I don't, sometimes you gotta do what you need to do to protect your peace at all costs. That's also why I started my other channel on YouTube, just to put out some, you know, good energy, positivity. I even thought about doing like a little word for the day in the like every morning on that channel, like just something that is like motivating for people to listen to as they getting ready for their day and stuff like that. You know, because I just feel like, you know, the world needs a little bit more positivity, you know, a little bit more positivity. All right. So anyway, that's the tea, y'all. That's the news. Thank you guys for tuning in. I ain't mean to keep y'all so long, but y'all know we got to chop it up, you know, when you're doing a reaction to stuff like this, because it might end up on YouTube later. Okay. So just to be on the safe side, that's what we did. All right. That's about it for now, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Stay safe out there, and I will catch you in the next video.